one in Chamonix. There's Mont Blanc. I'm getting ready to pack up my gear. How cool is that view? And I'm getting ready to meet up with the crew tomorrow and then go run in 2 days' time. Or just under. After 30 hours of travel, it's been a very long day. I'm going to bed. Day 1 of Tour de Mont Blanc from Les Houches to Les Courtines. Mind the pronunciation. Pretty rainy start, not much of a view, but it's starting to clear up. So you can see Les Houches down there, which is where we bussed to this morning, where the race starts, or I think. We've got about 18 k's today with about 1,000 meters of elevation. So far it's only been uphill. We've literally just hiked uphill, which has been pretty fun actually so far. We're an amazing group so far. We have 7 of us plus our tour guide called Lynn. She's French, practicing a little French. Anyway, I love it. We're in cowbells.
They are
wind chimes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we actually stopped here for a Coke and some chicken nuggets because the weather picked up pretty badly. It started raining a lot, so we had a quick half an hour, 40 minutes we couldn't run. So we stopped here, had Cokes, and then we continued on the trip. So it's day 2 of Tour de Mont Blanc. We are in Les Courtines, all French, so oops. We're going to a little rural part of town tonight, can't remember the name, and then we go to Corbeil tomorrow. So this is our last day in France, and then tomorrow we'll be running through France into Italy. I am slightly sore today. The big climbs today. We have big climbs yesterday and we have big climbs today. So it should be a tough day. About 20 k's, 1,500 meters incline and 900 meters descent. It should be fun. This is our little room. So we have 2 beds, bathroom there, and then that's where I slept last night. My bag and stuff. My bag's down there, my travel bag, all this stuff. It's all drying because it rained yesterday.
Here comes that. I can't take my. Very pretty.
like, oh, this is more green, or all the cows went here, there. They were to lower.
Yeah, you start noticing all the details, I guess. Yeah. Day 2 of Tour de Mont Blanc, from Les Courtines to somewhere in the valley. I can't pronounce it, and every time I hear it, it's straight in one ear, out the other. It's pretty cool. We've just hit 10 k's in about 2 hours 40. It has only been uphill. We've only gone up the hill. I think we started with 1k a flat and we had a slight incline flat. It was pretty cool. Kind of just still walking up this hill. And you think maybe there's a down on the other side? No, it's always another fucking hill. It's, well, we've said it, every day is pole day. Today, especially apparently, this is the second steepest day, our biggest elevation of the tour. Day 4 is the steepest, this is the second steepest. Pretty cool. I'm definitely feeling it in the quads today. Might try and see ice bath or sauna this afternoon just to get my legs working. They are sore. Doesn't help walking on gravel, so it's a bit slippery, especially there's rain everywhere. It was raining yesterday, so it's just water, but stunning view, absolutely amazing. This was the best sandwich. It's been a week since I've now been home, and I'm still thinking about that sandwich. And that ham, so good. Finished our up, and now we're running all the way down this hill to the refuge as we're staying at tonight. And now we've made it. We're going all the way further down there. So we still have quite a big descent, about 2 more k's of down until we reach our place for the night, which is quite exciting. Oh. What up? It is day 3. Tour de Mont Blanc. We started all the way down there, and we're going all the way over there. There's been an endless up, almost 3.5 k's of uphill so far. It's brutal. Yesterday we went a little bit off the UTMB, the Mont Blanc course, to stay in like another village. So then we got a taxi this morning to join the course. But oh my god, it's very windy roads. I feel very, very sick. I also woke up with very, very sore quads. So every day is a bit of a oh fuck kind of situation. The front of my group's actually way over there. There's one person behind me. It's like a holy shit kind of situation at the moment. God, I am sore. Very pretty day. Had some excellent food last night. We had a cheesy broccoli soup for entree, and then for the main we had spaghetti bolognese, which was beautiful, and we finished off with a freshly made cream and like a raspberry kind of like a compote but thinner, and it was beautiful. Freshly made, so you have to have it because it's not pasteurized, so you have to eat it the day it's made. So it was made by the shepherds in the morning at the refuge we stayed at, and then we also had a fruit salad. And then this morning had some bread, some coffee. Well, the coffee is getting better the closer we get to Italy. Still was not Australian standard coffee, because obviously coffee snob. But yeah, day 3, we are on our way to Courmayeur, so we will be in Italy tonight. So we're hiking towards the Italian border at the moment, because we're still in France. And then tomorrow night we'll be in Italy. Not tomorrow night, tonight. I was studying massive mountains. It's been literally 1k. All I've managed to do is continue to walk up another fucking hill. That's right, another fucking hill. Pretty though. About to get to the top of the col before we regroup, make it back down a little bit, and it's super pretty. Quads are still hurting, but I did manage long sleeve off. It's getting fairly warm, sunny's on. It's a bit weird, there's literal snow on that mountain, so that's cool. And I'm like, it's warm. A lot of English people on this trail chatting along up the hill. God, this just keeps going, and we've got to concentrate up this hill. We're running now in the Italian countryside. That's Mont Blanc. How cool! It's visible today. It's Colleen. Anywho, probably should actually run just this last little bit. So I got my GoPro out. So I start the Refugio, where I think we're going to stop for a little bit of lunch. Can I go that way or can I go this way? Oh, this is muddy. Look at that. Reminds me a bit of sewage works back home. There's a lot of muddy sections today. A lot of uphill. Almost 9.5 k's in for today. Pretty cute. This is what descending to Courmayeur looks like. Whoa, Colleen is so far ahead. Going on a little run. Whee! There's a big mountain. Mont Blanc, and we gotta go all the way over that mountain over there. Fun stuff. Day 4, Tour de Mont Blanc, Courmayeur de la Folie.
Too. So you can like be at the bar and just like
Currently running down a hill. So did about a 5k climb, 1,000 meter ascent out of Courmayeur, and now we're running across a balcony. So we're about 5k and we'll meet a refugio for a light snack, drink, necessary coke. Very cool. We were in France, which is the far peak way over there, and then we dropped into the valley, which is Italy, which then we went to Courmayeur, and now we're running towards Le Fouilly in Switzerland, where it's about 33k day today, about 2100, 2200 meters of elevation, and maybe 1800 descent. Definitely big day. This is the biggest of the all 6, but after this day I believe it's about, we should have passed about 100k, so we'll only have 60k to go. So we'll go fully to Trent, then Trent to Courmayeur to Chamonix, and we'll be done. Exciting times. Just talking to myself on the GoPro. I gotta go. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Day 4. Yeah, 12k in. Here's an AFH. Another fucking hill. Secure. We're back, 16k's in, and 4.5 hours. But obviously, we've stopped, regrouping. At the last refugio, had a Coke and a cookie. It was really good. Got 4-5k, running down a bit, with a little ascent at the end of this little 5k to go to Refugio Elena, I think it's what it's called, and that will be where we'll have lunch today. It's pretty cold up to the mountains. Have fun, but it sounds like summer with all those like cicadas, like those little bugs. Not that it's windy right now, but it sounds like that. Peak all the way up there is where France and Switzerland actually divide, which is cute. And the sending currently with Italy and France all the way over the very end. So that's cute. Anyway, we're currently doing on our way for lunch. The quads are fucked, because you want to know. We're stopping. Walk it down a little bit. But I'm going to cross the edge. Right there. I have to wear my wind jacket over my shoulders. My shoulders are burning. I am too pale for the European sun at the moment. Don't think winter back home is helping. Anyway, we're heading up this first little ledge to Refugio Elena for lunch. Sick views. So we got a hike up for lunch, which we're a few hundred meters away, and then hike up the hill to the top of the Switzerland-Italia border, and decline into Switzerland. Ciao. That was really random, just being on my not the best angle. Up the hill we go. So close. Anyway, we get in there. There's a little bridge. The glacier water is unreal. Flowing down. Anyway, it's getting windy. Put up. I am in a little bit of pain. Just over 27.2 k's in Switzerland. We're about 5 k's out of La Folie, the refugio staying at sites. I am feeling this downhill. It's been like, I don't know, 6 k's, 7 k's of downhill. Anyway, fun, fun, fun. Day 5, Tour de Mont Blanc, La Folie to Turin, all through Switzerland. 7 k's in, good trail start. It's been fun. This type of trail, a single track, all good fun. Okay, we're almost 17 k's in for the day, so just over halfway. Just got a little bit of a downhill before we have a pretty big climb for the day. It's like, I don't know, it's quite a big up, so I know it's going to take a while. We just passed Champolloc and then we went to the bakery, got some lunch for later today. So I have a sandwich that has pickles on it, so that will be good. I already had one, I got 2. I ate one as my light snack. I want it for a little later. Anyway, pretty cool downhill. I realised that I've just put that pretty low on myself. I am wearing a backwards hat at the moment. Getting a little sunburned. No matter how much sunscreen I put on, I am burning. But I guess that's what happened when you start at base 0 for a tan. Well, that's 17k clipped over. It's a pretty quick downhill actually. Anyway, just on a little cruise. Be pretty exciting on our way to the Turin. Actually, first we might hopefully go to Bienvenue. I think it's not like the refugio. That will be at the top of the climb. But today's National Switzerland Day, so things are closed. That's a little interesting. That, yeah, Switzerland Day, of all things. God, the group was so far ahead. They started running down the hill before I started, so just a bit behind. God, I don't think my lunch is actually going too well now. Light lunch. It's still like early morning. It's about 11:30, I believe. Yee. Almost 22 k's in. Look at that. Unreal. It's that way. We went down the hill. Well, we were down there. Well, kind of. We're in Champolloc, which is halfway kind of up the mountain, like a third, and then we're still climbing another 2/3. I think we're going onto the trail way over there, so that's really fun to look ahead at. There are so many people on the trails today. A lot of bikes. A bit interesting for a bike. Mainly because there's a lot of like uphill like this. And they have to get the bike up before they can ride down the other side. Cool ride down, just eating a lot of wild blueberries on the trail. Which is yam. Ooh. A lot of the runs have cows all of them if you run along the cow track. Anyway, getting towards the end of day 5. I know what day it is. Currently going down a hill. We're just all the way over there, up the fucking hill. Because obviously it's not Mont Blanc unless you go up a hill. Rain jacket on currently because it's tiny bit sprinkling. Overheating though. It's a bit of a weird mix, but it's good because the wind is really cold. I was just getting blocked. Not good. Anyway, 26.2k in for the day. Just under 6.5 hours. That's including bakery stop, lunch stop, regroup. So, be interesting what my lapse to moving time is at the end of this. Oh, little bit of tricky terrain. My left ITB is flaring up again. So, headed on the downhill, but I only got maybe 7, just under 7, maybe 6 Ks to go for the day. So we're getting very, very close. And then final day tomorrow, which is at 25 or 30k. Yeah, I'm currently at like 120 something, or for like total K's done. So something like that. It's hot in the sun. Anyway, running down the hill. So about 30.7 K's in for today. We're up there. We're currently making our way into Toulon for the night. Well, I do know there's this like fast French running group who are running every day the same as us, and they are staying in the same place tonight. And we've been told the hot water will run out, so they will most likely have used the hot water. Anyway, we're currently running towards a pink church, which is interesting, which I can see once I get past this tree. Anyway, so this is Triant, and that's the pink church we're going to run to, just to finish the run, just there. I don't know if it looks pink on camera, but it is so pink. It's like not quite a baby pink, but like a bit darker than that. Anyway, gotta continue finishing this road, get this run done. I think it'll be about 32 Ks. Peace out, Lemon Sprout. Good look, right? It is day 6 of Tour de Mont Blanc. Last day, currently climbing up a hill. It's almost been 5 Ks of uphill. I started all the way down there, and now we're going up a hill. Anyway, it was raining this morning quite a bit, so I started a little later than I think we wanted to, but good now because now it's not raining. Bit of blue sky, but it was raining in the valley pretty bad as we were starting our ascend. Anyway, it's actually not too bad of a ascend today. I feel like the last couple of days have been shit. I still have knee pain. So it's all fun stuff. Like almost finished for the day. Got 20k. Got back 12k to go, and that's completely done. Anywho, we just went to the bakery for lunch. Got a Coke, but I didn't finish it. So, been running with a goat. Cool trail though.
So it has been a week since I have landed back in Australia from running. It was only about 150 to 155 kilometers because we had to shortcut some of the first section on the first day just due to the bad weather, because it was raining quite a lot when we started. So, but with all the walking around every single day within every refuge area, it was 160. Yes, I did have one beer at the final. I'll find a photo and put it in. Really cool experience. I'm glad I did it. It was good to have like other people like-minded to do it all together, because obviously everything was planned. I just had to turn up. I had to run. There was snacks every day. There was a plan every day. There was a weather update, and we all kind of felt the same every day. It was good. Really cool experience.